Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, basically, what I wanted to talk about in this one, right, is that I had seen this before, like, come up a little bit here and there, even on, like, CNBC, when they talk about crypto and stuff. So, but it's funny because they know what's up, and they're just trying to, what they do. They're trying to just scare off the regular investor, the one that doesn't know any better, the one that doesn't know anything. Was the last bull run that we had last year into this year, was that the crypto bubble? And the answer to that simply is no. Absolutely not. It was not the crypto bubble. The crypto bubble hasn't happened yet. They know what's up. They're so dumb. Try to compare it to the stock market boom of the early 2000s, like late 90s leading into the early 2000s and towards the mid 2000s. Basically, the stock market boom, if you look it up and really look into it, the stock market boom got to close to $10 trillion. Okay. And then the same kind of thing happened in crypto in the sense of like what happened in the stock market boom. So, like, what happens in booms and like bull markets, like markets that they call like the mainstream uh, markets, whatever they call it, like frothy, right? So it's like a lot of value in the markets themselves, but the value is not correlated with the actual companies. It's just kind of gets, it's like they get really, really happy and really, really high and really comfortable because the money is just coming in, right? The Fed is printing money and they're putting money into the system. The Fed is buying assets in the background. The Fed is giving money to companies and they're buying their own assets and they're just pumping up their own bags. So it gives consumers, investors, confidence to buy the asset because it's going to go up in value, because the Fed's pumping it, because the companies are pumping their own bags, right? So then people are going to want to keep buying it. Then people are going to use credit to buy more stuff, right? So that's what happens in bull runs and bull markets. Same thing happened in crypto. Like people were doing like DeFi, lending and borrowing, locking up their cryptos as collateral, borrowing against it to buy more crypto. So it adds like another layer of like, just, it's like credit buying credit, right? So imagine that in the traditional markets, but on a much larger scale. You have to think, okay, crypto just now, it peaked at like $4 trillion, right? And that was it, okay? Traditional markets have like hundreds of trillions of dollars in them. So it's not even the same. It's not even the same ballpark. The reason crypto pumps so hard and dumps so hard is because of the amount of money in it compared to traditional finance. So traditional finance, they get really excited for like a 3% return a year on their investment. You know what I mean? They think that's like the best thing ever. Meanwhile, today, Ethereum just went up 8% today. 8.61. And this happens like every couple of weeks. I mean, of course, we'll get a dump like 10%, minus 10%, but I don't care. Like the risk return ratio on crypto versus stocks is no brainer. You know what I mean? The risk far outweighs the reward far outweighs the risk. You know what I mean? If you're willing to do it, you just can't be scared. It's just like investing on steroids, whatever. So like back in the day, the when the boom happened, the stock market boomed, it topped out close to, I want to say close to 10 trillion, right? And then overnight they said, like, really, really quick, when everything popped and everything bursted, there was like 7 trillion lost in value. And then out of that, there was only a few trillion left, right? But then those few trillion companies that were left, they pretty much sucked up all the actual value and the wealth, because those were the companies that came out on top. You know what I mean? The Amazons, the Googles, the Apples, and those are the ones that really blew up. Like, they 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 took over. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was just more than one company. So that's another thing when people piss me off when they say that Bitcoin is going, it's only going to be Bitcoin. There's like 99% of cryptos are going to zero. No, it's dumb. It's like saying only Apple survives or only Amazon survived and that's it. You know what I mean? So it's just ridiculous. And I don't think 99% are going to zero. Maybe we could say realistically, maybe 75% won't exist. But I mean, the other 25% will. You know what I mean? You know? So, I don't know. This is dumb. But so, also another thing, taken to people that don't take this into consideration. The amount of money that has been printed into circulation since the mid 2000s is way higher. So basically, like, whatever, say, if so, this is my theory, right? So my guess, my estimation, if it was like close to $10 trillion last, like, pump for the stock market, the dot-com boom, crypto boom, you can call it a bubble when it hits like 18 to 20 trillion dollars. 40% of the money supply that in circulation was created like a couple of years ago. So, like, I mean, that's why inflation is so high. That's why the Fed is raising interest rates right now to combat inflation, which they can't, because like it's just it's too out of control right now. So it doesn't even, it's irrelevant. It doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? They're just trying to control markets right now, and it's whatever. I mean, meanwhile, you got this. You got like institutional adoption happening in the background. They're just buying all this stuff. They're getting everything ready. It's insane. BNY Mellon is like the biggest bank, custodial bank in the world. You know what I mean? BlackRock, BNY Mellon, the biggest companies are getting ready to just pump trillions of dollars into this whole thing, City Ventures. Like, this is insane, you know what I mean? And just like the best thing to do is just to position yourself during these times, dollar cost average, not financial advice, but just don't be an idiot and just like buy rims, you know, just it's so like easy. Like, these are the biggest companies in the world that are getting everything ready for crypto in the background. And they know what's up. You know, they want the little guy, the regular ass, like 9 to 5 person, just that goes to the bar after work because, they hate their job and stuff like that. They pretty much just want to forget about the day. They don't want those regular people to invest, you know what I mean? But they know what's up. This whole thing is being integrated into the current technology. Facebook, literally, the whole metaverse thing, it's going to be fused into this, like everything. Instagram, I saw an update today, like, it was either Instagram or Twitter, but either way, both of them are doing it. But like, you can put your like NFTs, you connect your Instagram to your wallet, and you can actually have the NFTs from your wallet displayed on your Instagram page. It's crazy, and most people, they don't know unless you're in a crypto, you know what I mean? They're like, what's this? I don't get it, They just whatever. They just overlook it, and they just look past it, and it's just, they don't see how big this is. This is like as big, or if not bigger, than the internet, because it really is Web3. This is Web3. All this stuff, it's crazy. But it's like, if you know, you know, and if you see it, you have to have foresight to see what's happening. You know what I mean? But you just have to just know what's up. You know what I mean? There's so many people that I see that they're just like, crypto's a scam, crypto's dead, and it's just like, what are you talking about? If crypto was dead, then why is the biggest bank, the biggest custodian in the world buying and getting ready for it and setting up trading desks? Why is Facebook literally about to merge their the damn Oculus Rift into the, like, probably Ethereum, most likely, or something like that. Probably Facebook is going to make a Facebook chain or something like that. I don't even know. But yeah, it's just insane. And most people are going to miss it. People that are in it, cool. You know, by the time you're going to get in it, like the average person, it's just going to be too late. Crypto's going to be trillions of dollars. So right now, I mean, this crypto winter that wasn't really even anticipated. Honestly, I thought it was like adoption now. You know what I mean? I thought it last year. I really thought it was going to happen. You know what I mean? You saw Matt Damon on the Crypto.com commercials, and LeBron James on the Crypto.com commercials, and Tom Brady on FTX, and Steph Curry on FTX. I thought it was it. I was like, that's why I didn't, I should have taken more profits if I would have known the crypto winter. Another one was coming, but, crypto is still considered a risk-on asset. Risk-on meaning when companies need liquidity meaning a lot of cash flow, cash, fast. Basically, they sell off the liquid assets, and crypto's a liquid asset. So in order to sell off like a non-liquid asset, like a house, it would take a while, whereas like crypto or stocks or something like that, that's like liquid assets. You could just sell it and get rid of it and get the cash, you know what I mean? So it's the first one to dump, this, like stocks and cryptos. First ones that take the hit, they take the hardest hit. But also they're the first ones to, when things really, really take off, they're the most profitable. They pump hard. Crypto's more than stocks for real. Unless you're doing like, futures and stuff like that, that's a whole other animal. It's insane. But anyways, so yeah, crypto. Institutional adoption is happening. It's you can't stop it. It's happening. It'll be everywhere. There's not a doubt in my mind that all this technology is going to be integrated into everyone's daily life. I can see it, like digital asset investors talked about it. You'll be at like the grocery store in 10 years. You'll be able to trade a piece of your Amazon stock that's on a blockchain for like eggs or something. You know what I mean? Insane. But anyways, yeah, nope, crypto bubble hasn't happened yet, but it will within the next 5 years, tops. Probably after the next Bitcoin halving in 2024. And then we should see the biggest bull run you've ever seen in your entire life. Until then, maybe we'll go sideways for another year. Maybe. But I don't know. We'll have to see. It all depends on the Fed and what happens. And also global economics and, stuff going on around the world with the whole thing over there and, Putin and the other dude. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens. But no, that's pretty much it. Had to address it. It was bothering me. Alright, peace. Later.